Everybody, DJ Johnny Johnson here. How you doing? Doing a little review on the Stagg T-bar lighting extension. All right, so this is for you DJs out there, musicians. Okay, this is an extension bar that goes onto your speaker pole, right? Designed to kind of, for when you're in those tight spots. I already put it up and I took it down, so I already see the advantages and disadvantages to this. The obvious advantage is if you're in a tight spot and you don't have room for an extra lighting pole, that this might come in handy, okay? As you can see from the illustration on the box. So here are the pieces, and you get a little T-bar here, which this T-bar folds, I guess. Oops, sorry for that noise, to make it a little bit more compact. Okay. And then, think of all these pieces. So we're going to put it together. And I'm using a Telelock speaker stand. So let's do this. So the first piece that goes on will be this piece right here. Oh, wait a minute. No. Take two. No, take two. We're going to go right to it. Okay, here's a piece. All right, this piece. This piece right here that they give you. Ta-da. All right, so this is going to be like that. You got a little knob here to tighten it. Now this, I will tell you, you want to definitely make sure this piece is tightened the best you can. Or actually everyone, right? You want to do as best you can. Alrighty, and then you have one back here. So, alright, this is the pole. I'm going to put a speaker on here. We're going to put on a EV. It's a 15-inch speaker. I still have it covered. I don't need to take the cover off. This is just to, demonstrate what will happen here. So far, there's part one. Okay, part two. We got the speaker on. Like I said, this is an EV. I'm going to tell you up front, here's probably one of the things I'm going to be concerned about, and that's in the back. All right, because in the back, right, you have the spot in the back of your speakers. There's a screw, kind of tighten it to the pole. Right, let me see if I can get in there, if you can see that. So the amount of space that you have behind here, I noticed already when I took the speaker off, that can be a little bit of a pain in the ass. I mean, sure, and I try to turn the speaker, and it hit, so part of the bottom of the speaker hits this pole, so I can't even turn it all the way. So getting it, taking it off, that could be a little bit of a pain in the ass with this thing in the way. So there's one downside already. The other thing, notice too, when you're doing this, since you're adding on, I'll put the next piece on while we're here. So here, this next piece goes in here. You got the holes, like I said, and there is a pin. Hold on. There's a pin that they give, the pin they give you. And for some reason, I don't know why it's not going down further. Let's see, maybe that nut. I unscrewed this all the way. Make sure it goes. Okay, there we go. On the other side. All right, so yeah, it's adjustable. Depending on your speaker. Okay. If you don't have to turn the speaker, like this one just fits. Like if I drop it all the way down, it kind of leans on the speaker. It's on top of the speaker, so that almost gives it kind of an extra support. All right, but if you have to raise it, all right. And in my case, I tried to raise. Let's see, we have 1, 2, 3 settings. 1, 2, 3 settings. So there you have that adjustment. Okay. I'm holding the camera and trying to put this in at the same time. Hold on. Okay, I put on the first hole. Now we have the next part, which is the T-bar that will go on top of there. Now the other thing I've realized too is, they have this T-bar. It folds, I guess, to make it convenient. I don't think they really had to do that unless you can utilize it. I'll show you what I mean. Okay, the other thing. Yes, how you doing? All right, we got the T-bar in here. Now, like I was trying to show you, it folds. Now, it's foldable, I guess, for transport. But what would have been cool is if they were able to stay up like this and support, lights go upwards instead of, just across. I mean, it might still be possible. There is a couple holes on the top. Can make a couple support things and make something out of it, but I don't know. Anyway, but let's just go back to the way what's designed for, and so you get these pins, of course, again. Now, I will tell you this. Probably going to need a step ladder, so that's one disadvantage. It's not like, you put your lights on a regular light bar and then you can, pull it up to the height you want. Here you already, because you have to put the speaker on first, you already have to go up high, so you're going to probably need a step stool. So with that, I would say best bet is to have your lights on the bar already, and this way it's an easier setup. Okay, so there you go. We'll go on to part 2, where what I want to initially do is I want to see how sturdy it'd be with two lights, different weights. So I want to see how sturdy that would be. So that'll be the next part. Okay, everybody, I wanted to first try it out with two lights of different weights and to see how sturdy it would be, and my fears were correct. I tightened everything that I could. And yeah, it's slightly lopsided as expected because of the two different weights. You might not be able to notice it here in the video too much, but using two different lights of two different weights, excuse me, will make it lopsided. So yeah, looks like the best thing is we're gonna put lights on here, lighter lights if it's gonna be a very light setup, or have, as it's shown on the box, just use par lights and make it even on either side. You'll have one on each side or two on each side. Alrighty, so we're going to, let's see, we're going to put the other lights on. So as it looks like on the box, as suggested, they're using par lights, par can lights. So I put a couple of American DJ Mega Pars. These are, and as expected, of course, it's definitely, since they're both the same weight, you're not going to get that lopsidedness. So a couple cool things to add, you do have these straps for your cables. There's on the T-bar as well as over here. Okay. We already talked about the concern about behind the speaker. The other concern I have, because on this pole, I had to use the speaker extension to slide it over. So it's, it's not so steady. The other thing is, I have to raise you're gonna have to raise the your speaker stand. Now, luckily, I'm using a telly-lock, or if you're using a hydraulic one, that's gonna work great. But you gotta remember now, you're gonna have the extra weight from the lights, and again, it's only supposed to, it's maximum 44 pounds is the maximum load. So it's 44 pounds plus what the bar weighs. Altogether, maybe, if you're going to go max, 55 extra pounds that you're going to have to lift on your speaker. So my suggestion, if you use this thing like the gig bars, I think that's kind of cool. Some small lights, I'm thinking you could probably get a derby or two, a derby in there, a couple of derbies if you want to use, or use just wash lights. But as I just showed you with the other lights, anything kind of heavier, even though the swarms are nice lights, I'm gonna have to use again lights of the same weight, so it won't be so lopsided. And again, you don't want to go too heavy. So I mean, like I said, there's a couple of the disadvantages. We went over. The big advantage is the tight spots. If you're gonna be in a tight spot, or if you want to just have something for extra lighting, and is that an add-on? You want to do that? You can do that. But I wouldn't go anything too heavy. I mean, out of 5 stars, I mean, the design is good. So I mean, the idea is there, right? It's just that, again, the issue behind the speaker, getting that speaker off, and the extra weight to go up. So if you can deal with that, then this can work. So we'll try it out on a gig and have, pretty soon, and then hopefully have some footage for that. All right. DJ Johnny Johnson here. Hope it's a help. Again, it's the Stagg T-Bar lighting extension. And what did I pay? I think it was like $60. I think it was $60. Yeah. All right, guys. Practice and enjoy. Okay, I'll give you a quick shot. There it is with the lights on. All righty. Again, practice and enjoy.